Paramedics, what's the one call you'll never forget? I have been working as a paramedic for many years. I've seen some wild, crazy, and downright scary stuff in my time. I thought I had seen it all, but last night was a moment I will never forget, a moment that will haunt me for the rest of my life. It was 10 p.m., and I was getting close to the end of my shift. I was tired, but still alert, as the night can always bring unexpected situations. That's when we got the 911 call about a car accident. It was just another call, like any other, but something inside me felt wrong. I had a bad feeling I couldn't shake off, but I brushed it aside and focused on the job. When we arrived at the scene, my heart dropped into my stomach. The twisted metal, the shattered glass, and the sound of sirens filled the air, but none of that mattered when I saw my 16-year-old daughter's car. It was her car that got hit. The world stopped, and I felt a chill run down my spine. She was in critical condition, trapped inside the wreckage. Her face was pale, and her breathing was shallow. All her vitals were low, and panic set in as I realized the seriousness of her condition. We had to get her out of there and to the hospital as fast as possible. Then, her heart stopped, and we had to revive her right there on the spot. My hands were shaking, but I had to focus. My little girl's life depended on it. She made it to the hospital, but the news was dreadful. She had broken 8 ribs, leading to a collapsed lung and broken blood vessels that caused her heart to go into sudden cardiac arrest. The doctors also found a spinal injury, and they aren't sure if she'll ever be able to walk again. They put her in a medically induced coma to give her body a chance to heal. The man who hit her was driving drunk. The only injuries he suffered were a broken wrist and some bruises. It felt like a punch in the gut to hear that, knowing that my sweet 16-year-old daughter, who was just on her way home from work, has to suffer so much, while the man responsible only had minor injuries. The unfairness of it all makes my blood boil. I see accidents like this all the time in my job, but it's different when it's your own flesh and blood. It's so incredibly unfair, and it tears me apart to think about what she's going through. No one should ever have to endure this type of pain.